Hey, hello people, my name is Rage, and just... What was that? You know what? I'm not gonna cut that out. I am that happy that I don't even mind gurgly. I don't even mind gurgly. No, I meant girly giggling all over the internet. It's not the point. Welcome to one of my favorite games of all time. Dungeon Keeper 2. So you may be thinking, why are we starting off this, what I hope to be a glorious series with Dungeon Keeper 2? Well, I only have one thing to say. That demon is using chickens as nunchucks. Do I win the argument yet? So let's just jump straight into the campaign, because it truly is a glorious, hilarious, just incredibly fun experience. I've done the first two missions because they're very tutorial-y, so we're going to jump in with the third one. As you can see, it's really cool. It's like a map board as you claim each new section as you work towards your goal. So let's do this thing.
Ramshackle. This is a peaceful land, but a poor one, since its defender, Lord Avaricious, has frittered away his riches. If you can amass enough gold, he will surely be tempted into leaving his fortress and attacking you personally. Build a workshop, and fill your realm with fiendish traps and doors to protect your hard-won treasuries. Lure this fool to his doom, and claim his portal gem.
Before we get into this game and why I love it so much, can we just talk about that voice? The voice of our evil advisor and mission giver. Is it not the most sexy, delicious voice you have ever heard in a game ever? I just want to marry that voice and have it caress my ears daily. And you can quote me on that. Welcome to my dungeon. Every world and mission that we have is going to have a slightly different underground layout, but for the most part, you're going to have your dungeon heart. That's this glowing, lovely center thing that just looks like it would be great to dive in and have a bath. You're protecting this. If this dies, you're a goner, laddie. We have a little workforce of imps, and we can also summon more of them with magic. We get many more spells as we go along, but we'll not touch on that for now. And then it works with a room-like system. So, for example, I am going to ask my imps to dig out this section. It is all about carving your evil underground empire, and it is really delicious, like the center of a gooey chocolate cake. You get to scratch a lot of itches with this game, which is great because I'm out of my special cream. Basically, not only do you have to build an effective, working, defensible dungeon, you also get to build... Hey!
Scout. His eyes are yours to penetrate dark places and report.
Welcome, Firefly, to my dungeon. So yeah, this portal you claim, and then creatures get attracted to your lair for you to command. But yeah, you get to build your perfect, symmetrical, of course in most cases, underground empire. You get to have this really satisfying layout of rooms, exactly as you want it, in relation to how you want it. So for example, the first basic room, we've got ourselves the lair. Sorry, I shouldn't attempt to imitate the majesticness of our advisor. So I'm going to ask my imps to dig out all of this. And the reason I'm going to do that is because it's kind of effective to build the lair around the portal. The lair is where your monsters and creatures and dudes and dudettes make their home. So if they can arrive out their portal and immediately put base camp down, that's pretty good. I'm also going to have them claim this gold. You want to mine out gold, and gold is what you do everything with. You can pick up your gold and then you can throw it back down, because who doesn't like throwing money around? I know I do. Oh yeah, quickly, one of the most important features in the game, of course. You can pick up all of your creatures, you can put them down, and then you can slap them to death for being bad little bastards. Yes, you can actually slap them so much they die in a shower of blood. Do I really need to sell you this game anymore? You can slap your creatures so hard they die in a shower of blood. It is good to be bad. And there we go. We've broken out here, which is a little bit awkward, actually. I wasn't expecting that to happen despite having played through this campaign 9,000 times, but it has been a while, to be fair. This is a wonderful nostalgia trip. So because I have a lair, I have now attracted goblins into my dungeon, which are these little individuals with their lovely white mustache. I mean, I don't know about you, but by standard, goblins should have lovely little mustaches. Look at his little stumpy ass. So they only need comfort to be attracted to you. They're very simple creatures, they're easy to get. The more powerful and complicated a creature is, generally the more annoying its requirements to summon are. So I'm going to build some more layer here and have that going on. That should be pretty good. So now we want to get ourselves a workshop, because this lets us build dastardly traps around the place. So we're going to carve out another room here. We're going to use a little bit of mana to summon an imp and increase the efficiency of our dungeon. And then I'm going to build this room adjacent to the layer, and also got to make it symmetrical. Wait, it's two up. Alright, there we go. Oh, it's gotta be OCD worthy. It's 4 across and 5 up. It's 5. Oh, it needs 1 extra. There we go. Woo! That was dangerous. I nearly did it wrong. I would have had to commit honorable Sudoku, and I suck at maths, okay? It's not fair. So here we see the forces of good and their cannons and land. They are going to be a problem. So what's cool is that the forces of good are basically a parody of your typical RPG heroes that are delving into your dungeon that you are building and trying to slay you and claim your riches. And you're like, nah, I'm going to destroy you. And it's really quite satisfying when it comes to that. So I've marked these 2 rooms out because they're near to where my creatures are going to sleep, because they're going to become hatcheries and training rooms. Training rooms, as you might imagine, make my creatures better in combat, but only to a point. They can only get maximum level through actual real combat. Oh, look! An enemy dwarf! The equivalent of the imp for the good guys. Currently getting stabbed repeatedly to death by an angry gang of goblins. Straight out of Portalville! An angry goblin mother trucker called Vulgar. God damn it, that took me too long to find the name. Butulik. What I love is that every single creature, including your imps, my lovely imp Curdle, my Scrawn the Goblin, my Arkham, he's not just any imp. He's the imp we deserve, but not the imp we need. He is the Dark Imp. Is that imp racist? Can you be imp racist? I don't think you can be imp racist. I don't know. You can pick up your money and put it on your dungeon hat from anywhere you want. So what I'm actually going to do is treasury and place little bits of treasury tiles around the place. Some rooms need at least 3 by 3. So that size to actually function, whereas treasury, even a single tile can be used to deposit money on. So I've basically expanded the gold capacity of my dungeon heart here. So, time for the workshop, which we are going to place lovelily down there. So we've got a few ones in the middle. Basically, every 3 by 3 that the room uses, you get one of these middle bits that are actually usable by the creatures. So our workshop is going to attract a lovely old troll whenever he actually arrives with his lazy ass to the scene. There we go. Look at him. Look at his tongue. I should probably mention, apart from the fact that look at him, look at his little tongue. I mean, is that not the face of someone going, like, I mean, come on. I love the creatures in this game. But yeah, this is a 1999. Am I being attacked? I'm being attacked by dwarves. The little runty bastards. Damn straight they're dead. If you'll excuse me, let's whip up a door at the... Not there, actually. We want to probably mine that gold, so we'll put it there. But, I never. But yeah, as this game is 1999 when it was released, it's very old. Getting it to run, let's summon some more imps. Getting it to run successfully is, a little bit of an issue. So there definitely is going to be some things wrong with the game and a few little crashes. And I definitely wanted this series because basically every week I'm going to do a new one of my favorite games of all time. I definitely want some of them to spawn off into mini-series where we do a few episodes and have a load of fun. But with Dungeon Keeper, I don't think I even can. It's just... it really doesn't like my computer. Then again, I just don't think it likes anyone's computer at this stage in time. Unless anybody's got a classic Windows 2000 machine from 16 years ago, in which case, bloody get on it, laddie! Alright, so we've got trolls, we've got our workshop. They're going to be hammering away at creating traps for us, or in this case, a door. So what I think might be fun is, in preparation for this going down and fighting the good guys, is I'm just gonna build a few, just a couple, you know, just a small amount of cannons, and we'll see what happens. We'll see how that goes. I sense a slaughter. Don't you just love slaughters? Alright, so we need a hatchery then. This is what feeds our troops, as it were, and it is quite literally spawning chickens that our creatures stuff down their mouths whole. Yeah, so you see this chicken here? Look, watch. Any second now. There it is. He's going to get to that chicken. He's going to pick it up, and he's going to just stuff it down his face. It is quite ridiculous. They just eat them whole. And yes, boop, you can slap chickens into a cloud of blood and feathers if you're feeling particularly sadistic. Did you lie to me, game? Oh no, what are you doing, you mental firefly? You're like sprinting over here to the hero gate, which summons enemies. There's now a thief, Kardec, good old Kardec. You sprinted over there, tried to fight them, and now you're scared, flying away like the craven fly you are. Oh, God, Agaric, you know what, Agaric? You've lost your rights to be in this dungeon. Goodbye.
Firefly has left your dungeon.
Done. Yeah, so you can forcefully banish creatures. It's quite fun. Look at the minimap. How satisfying does my lair look? And these are only the starter rooms. You end up with so many. You can get to creatures of the level of Dark Angels. How badass is that? Dark freaking angels. How are my trolls doing? Because they should be making traps all day, every day. And here we have our warlock. Welcome. Let's grab him. Look at him in his lovely, lovely robes. Let's put him down into there. So you can pick up all your creatures and make them do stuff. So you don't just have to watch the dungeon. For example, this guy, I'm going to go make him work. I'm going to put him in the workshop, and now he will at least work for a bit before he decides he needs to do something else. So you do definitely have some agency. So we've got our thief here, so I'm going to drop a load of goblins on him, who will then start beating the living hell out of him because he came to the wrong neighborhood. And then I'm going to slap him for a job well done, you know, just to let him know. You got to let him know in these situations, otherwise what else are you going to do? Okay, come on, keep making it. Because what's cool is the portal only has a maximum amount of things it can summon. So if I actually deliberately get rid of what are effectively useless fireflies, I make room for, example, more trolls to come forward. Hey, one of our sentry guns is up and right. Look at him, he's just dead. They're so pathetic, fireflies. They are just so pathetic, and we are actually kind of low on the money front. If I could try and find some gold seams, but it seems that I can't.
It is payday.
But it seems that I can't. I know, it's great. So payday happens and all my creatures come and take their money for being part of my army, and I don't actually have enough money to pay them at the moment, which turns out to be quite an issue, especially as the trolls won't go back to working until they've been paid. Hey, at least they managed to get to some money before it ran out, so get back to doing your traps, alright? and then we will have, yeah, look at it go, but there's a few extra thieves, so we'll drop some goblins into the fray just in case. But these turrets are very powerful, and this is a very overkill way of doing this level, but I always do it like this. I just love having this line of cannons before I mine this, and it just kind of slaughters everything that comes near me. It really does. So let's actually get that money now, and start it going on. 4 is definitely enough, especially with more on the way. And now that I have this amount of mana, we get to summon a crap ton of more imps. The usual imp measuring unit, the crap imp. That just sounds like an imp made out of... We're not gonna go down there. Oh, look at him. Look at him. He's pissed that I've mined all his gold. He's not happy, is Lord Avaricious. He's gonna come for me. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. What's gonna happen? He's gotta beat down all of my cannons if he wants anywhere near this. Look at them go. I absolutely love this. It's just an evil firing line of doom. Later on, you can claim the corpses of your enemies and torture them, convert them, turn them into skeletons, have your mistresses of pain that you got a snippet of at the beginning, give them sweet, sweet, painful ecstasy. It is really, really quite fun. Oh, we're missing our final cannon. I wonder if they're going to solo him. I actually think they genuinely might do, which is quite amusing. Yeah, go on, lad. In the description, hopefully, there will be... Actually, you know what? Let's get the discussion going, as well as discussing the game. Oh, he killed one of my turrets, the bastard! Damn you, Lord Avaricious! Damn you all the way to hell! Well, I guess all the way back up to the surface! I want you guys to decide which game you would like to see on next week's favorite games of all time. Would you like Populous at the beginning, or Warcraft 3: The Frozen Throne? Which one of those beautiful strategy games would you like to see next? That's what I want to leave up to you guys. Oh, he's actually got a knight with him. Thule, a goodly hero. They are actually quite powerful. So I guess now it's time to drop our minions into the fight, and they can actually go, get up, get up, get up, go, fight. I actually just randomly slapped poor Snipe the Imp. I do feel a little bit bad for that, and there we go. They're going to bring him down. The outnumbering is real, and Avaricious is Avadedus. That wasn't that good, but that's fine. Welcome then, the Horny Reaper, who effectively is your big boss. You're getting the portal gems for him because he wants to invade the surface world. Yes, sirree. So on he goes to claim the portal gem from the Lord we have killed in his honor. Yes, indeed. Don't you just love him? Everyone loves the Horny Reaper. You know why they love the Horny Reaper? Because he's an absolute badass. Yes, sirree. So there you go, guys. That is a quick rundown of why I love this game so much. It's just so satisfying and so much fun, and I really hope you enjoyed this. And before I fully end the episode, I have something that I really, really need to show you. Oh. So those movies that I've been playing through the video, they unlock every time you beat a campaign, and there's like 30 of them, and they're a pure example of how charming this game is. But there you go, guys. That is a quick peek at the world of Dungeon Keeper 2. Let me know what you thought. Let me know if you like this as a series, and I think it's going to be good. A new, classic, awesome game that I love every week. My name has been Rage. Like if you enjoyed this, and subscribe for more. Oh, goodbye.